He wears an army jacket. I'm assuming he was a military man.
Okay. If you got a good feeling
Uh,
about him, I'll trust your judgment.
he's nice enough. He only vomited the one
He
time.
won't give you his name. How can you? You're trying
And
to.
I won't give him my spare change. Ha! Ah!
Oh, so he's asked you for that.
Well, no, he has a little cap. He doesn't ask for it. It's just sort of there for him. He has a dog. I gave his dog a slice of pizza. And him, technically.
What type of dog?
It's like I think it's mostly Rottweiler.
Okay.
It's very cute.
So
I like
you've talked to this guy on 5 separate occasions.
his dog's name's Sandy, by the way.
His dog's okay. So you know his dog's name. And would it be safe for me to assume
Maybe
that
that's his name, and he's lying about the dog's name.
maybe the dog's psychic and he's just like some shell that it controls?
I would get that.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would explain why he looked sickly and vomited that one time. He's actually a zombie corpse, only moving because of the dog
Exactly.
named Sandy. Wait, well then why wouldn't he give the man his name and not have a name for the dog?
Because the dog's very egocentric, you see. It doesn't care. To it, the man is just a mouthpiece. It's like a megaphone. It doesn't need a name. It doesn't deserve a name. It's just there out of convenience.
So we have an egocentric psychic dog
Yeah,
which uses a corpse
as a
that I'm
proxy.
assuming duck as a proxy to communicate.
Yes.
Why is the dog homeless and just going around? Why isn't the dog doing bigger things with this
Okay,
if
one.
he's egocentric?
What do dogs want most in life?
I don't. I'm not a dog, so I don't know.
Mostly food. At any given moment, dogs are looking for food.
Okay.
Dogs, they're not. They like to be stinky. They like to roll in filthy things. For them, if it's living in a gutter and it has, a zombie bodyguard, it's living the good life. If it has kids giving him free pizza, it has achieved basically what's like the equivalent of millionaire status in the dog world. It doesn't get much sweeter than that.
What about like the dogs? Oh wait, if you live in like a posh palace, then you don't get to be stinky. That's
Exactly. The dogs don't care about that crap. They don't want to be perfumed, have, $5,000 pillow beds to roll around in.
Yeah, but they get more food that way.
Um, Granted, but that's the thing. A dog always wants more food.
Mm. So even the dogs in the posh palaces are not truly happy.
I think the happiest dog alive would be living inside of the half-eaten carcass of a whale. That's food, shelter, and smell all in one.
Yeah, but like that's not a very good nutritionist diet. That's all, like a half-eaten carcass of a whale would be all fat.
Not if
And
you got.
occasional spots of crispy protein that I'm assuming the whale got as it barreled towards the earth from the stratosphere.
Okay, I'll grant you that. I'll grant you that it's mostly fat, but you got to figure that there are other things eating the whale at the same time.
Other dogs?
Not necessarily other dogs. I'm thinking more like gulls. I don't know that dogs eat other dogs that much,
Well,
but dogs
no.
love to eat dead things.
Okay, well, what else is there eating the whale then?
If it's on a beach, presumably crabs.
Oh, crabs would definitely work.
Mm-hmm.
Crabs,
Cats.
seagulls. Oh my God, how is the dog surviving if it's a whale covered in cats?
What do you mean? How's it surviving?
Like okay, imagine for a moment that cats have discovered a dead whale on their beach.
Yes.
Why would the cats allow any other living thing near the whale?
Let's assume it's
You
a very large dog. I think that a Great Dane could take on any number of cats. A wolf? Come on.
okay. So it's a Great Dane, tons of cats, and a couple crabs
Right.
eating this giant whale.
Yes.
How did the whale die?
I'm gonna say in this case it died at sea and was washed very far up the shore in a huge storm.
Yeah, but like, how did it die? Old age, whale cancer.
I'm gonna go with
Uh,
old age in this
okay,
one.
let's see.
Aye, aye, aye.
I don't want a dead whale. It's not necessary for my life.
Do you want to start a publishing company?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about calling it Frustrated Incorporated.
Why Frustrated Incorporated?
Because you know that
Can we
salt.
still sell our Can we still sell our penis hats?
Of course we can. That'll be our that'll be our sister company, Sexually Frustrated Incorporated.
Okay, Frustrated Incorporated. Why can't Frustrated Incorporated just be our corporation and we have all these little offshoots? Sexually frustrated, emotionally frustrated, which would be our publishing company. What else? Mentally frustrated. It's where we sell Nutri-Grain bars.
How's that mentally?
I don't really know.
I was gonna say if it's mentally, it'd be fish oil. Omega 3s you're selling them.
Well, I was thinking like health foods.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, what's the wrong way for you?
Oh no, that would be physically frustrated. So what would mentally frustrated be?
Mentally frustrated?
Yeah, sexually would be our sex line, our sex toys line. Emotionally would be our publishing line. Mentally would be at what? Physically would be the food line.
Self-help tapes.
That could you'd still technically go under
That's
publishing.
true. So I'm thinking about like mentally. What do people need for their mind? That could be pharmaceuticals.
Ooh,
Ritalin.
good idea. Mentally frustrated incorporated. Now with more Ritalin.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So now we just need to get capital, and I need to graduate from college.
Mm-hmm.
Do I even need to graduate from college in order to do this?
Steve Jobs didn't.
How's the library job working, by the way? How is that?
That is boring as hell, man. Because here's the deal. I finished up all the library work they had for me and then some because I was trying to impress them. So now
Hmm.
they have me working the scanner machines. Like scanning this page, scanning that page. The people I work with are interesting. There's this one guy, you'll like this story. He's saying, busy day. I had to beat up a groundhog. I said, is that park policy? It's my policy. So how did you beat up a groundhog? Well, I saw it scampering across the field. So I reached into the back of my trunk. I grabbed my shower head, and then wait. Go back. Okay, well, I'm driving my Ford. No, a little in front of that. Well, I grabbed my shower head. I was just, why did you have a shower head? It was dirty.
So the man with the dirty shower head.
Yeah, he chased down a groundhog on foot and beat it with the dirty shower head. And
Did he
that's
just
apparently his job.
beat groundhog?
Yes.
Is that his job at the library?
No. I mean, it's the library is at a federal park, so he's
Oh,
kind of.
okay. His job at the park is to beat up groundhogs.
Supposedly he mows grass too, but I think he considers that more of a side gig.
To his groundhog duties.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Caddyshack.
Maybe he considers the grass mowing more of like a generic sweeping groundhog beating. Like he's checking all of the grass to make sure he hasn't missed any sneaky groundhogs. And
That's
if he
how.
does find any, off with their head immediately.
Exactly.
He's just waiting for them to scamper willingly underneath his blades.
There's another woman who I swear got pregnant right out of high school and married the dude. And
Hmm.
every time I'm at lunch with her, she's talking about the latest iPhone apps she's downloaded to entertain the toddler. She has
To
to have like,
entertain the toddler.
yeah, she seriously has like 20 speak and spell apps where it'll show little buttons of like cows and doggies, and you press those on the smartphone, it makes the noise. I didn't know this shit existed.
Well, oh yeah, there was a magazine. I was at a like a stationery place, and there's a magazine just full of tons of apps for your iPhones and iTunes and stuff, and like you've got layers on layers of like intrinsic things. Like there was one where you could like mix music and like play three different songs at the same time and mix them together and like make it into one song. I was like, whoa, what even? It's out there. There's tons of it. It's insane.
I don't need to think of
My
PC
viewing of
safety.
the internet is slowly becoming more and more about magic and less about like technology.
In what way? You think it's powered by elven mystics or something like that?
I'm assuming eventually, like how you create laptops is you sacrifice like 100 kittens or something, and then like if you sacrifice them in a very particular way in a circle, a laptop will appear, and that's why they're so expensive.